the marvel that is Nelda Tone. She's not just your average stage performer, she's a force to be reckoned with a whirlwind of wit and charm sweeping through like a storytelling hurricane. You're sitting in the audience, sipping your drink, not knowing what to expect, and then bam! Nelda hits the stage like a bolt of lightning, electrifying the room with her infectious energy and magnetic personality. She is like the love child of a stand-up comedian and a master storyteller, with a sprinkle of magic dust thrown in for good measure. Please welcome Nelda to the stage.
In 1985, my family decided to relocate from Baton Rouge, Louisiana to Richardson, Texas. And I attended Northwood Hills Elementary School in Richardson, Texas. I was in the 3rd grade. And in Texas, of course, we always say the Pledge of Allegiance, honor the Texas flag. So, what happened is that during those announcements, I didn't hear the principal mention anything about Mardi Gras. But they did mention something about Valentine's Day, President's Day, and even those state tests. But nothing about Mardi Gras. So I turned to my teacher, Ms. Davis, and said, Ms. Davis, we don't have Mardi Gras? And Ms. Davis looked confused, like she didn't know what I was talking about. And I said, Mardi Gras, do we have Mardi Gras? And Ms. Davis said, we don't celebrate Mardi Gras in Texas. And I said, we did at our old school in Baton Rouge. And all the students were shouting like, hey, Mardi Gras, what's that? And I want to go, and they were all excited about this Mardi Gras. And I was excited too, but we didn't have it at that school. So what I did is went on ahead and at the end of the day went home from school, and I was walking home with my best friend. Her name was Shannon. We were inseparable. We were together for library, recess, lunch. We were always together. So we were walking home from school, and she said, she asked me, what's Mardi Gras like? I said, Mardi Gras is fun, fun, fun. You get to see the floats, purple and gold and green and all of the bright colors. There's people throwing bees out, and you're catching bees and cookies and candy and everything. And then they have drums, and they playing those drums and dancing in the streets, and it's just a lot of fun. But I was just upset that we just didn't have Mardi Gras. So when I got home, I asked my mom, I said, Mom, I really don't want to be here in Texas anymore, because I really want to go back to Baton Rouge where we have Mardi Gras. And my mom said, well, Shay, Texas don't have those same traditions like we do, but we can celebrate Mardi Gras here at home. I was okay with that, but I still wanted it Mardi Gras. So when I went back to school the next day, me and Shannon walked into school, and one of the students in my class came up and said, my mommy said Mardi Gras is not for kids, and they show their boobies. I said, no, I never show my boobies. It's okay. All the students was walking, and they said, you like boobies, you like boobies. But I never show my boobies in Mardi Gras. Okay? They followed me all the way to school, teasing me with Shannon. Yes, it was not a good walk, but it's okay. They did the same thing again in school. They did the announcements, the Pledge of Allegiance, honor the Texas flag. But after the announcements, that same student told Miss Davis, he said, Miss Davis, my mommy said that Mardi Gras is not for kids and it's for adults and they show boobies. And then all of the kids start saying, pointed at me and said, "You like boobies, you like boobies." All I seen was red and I was angry. And I said, "It's not Mardi Gras, it's Mardi Gras. And I don't like boobies." And I screamed so loud that the teacher told me to walk out the classroom and go sit in the hallway. And that's what I did. And she followed me in the hallway. And soon when she followed me in the hallway, she heard a noise. I did too. And I'm looking and we look around that corner. And when we looked around that corner, we seen a large float come around that corner. And I was like, that looks pretty familiar. And Miss Davis was all wide-eyed, and then the hall appeared to be a little bit longer and a little bit wider. We seen people throwing out beads and candy and toys. And then the students started to come out the classroom. And when they came out that classroom, they started grabbing those beads and putting around their necks. And I was doing it too because we were having Mardi Gras. And then I said, "This is Mardi Gras. This is Mardi Gras." Yeah. But it always ends very well with Mardi Gras because we have tons of beads, tons of candy, and the dancing in the streets, and then we running behind those floats, and we catching more beads. But I couldn't find my friend Shannon. I said, "Where is Shannon?" So I go back and I look for her in the hallway. I go back to the classroom. I couldn't see Shannon. So I was feeling pretty down because that was my best friend. I went on ahead and went to sit at my desk and thought about it. I sat down and there was a note on my desk and it said, "Happy Mardi Gras from your fairy godmother, AKA Shannon."